Hey guys, it's your boy EPL News here, and welcome to my review of Manchester United versus Tottenham. The game ended 1-0 to Manchester United from a Walker own goal. So basically Manchester United scored in the first half through an own goal from Kyle Walker. Prior to that, Christian Eriksen had attempted to lob Sergio Romero and failed to do so. Basically Tottenham started the game far superior to Manchester United. They were so much better. They passed the ball quicker. They got forward. They pressed a lot better. Manchester United couldn't pass it out of their own half a lot of the time, and it took all the way till the 65th minute for Manchester United to actually register a shot on target. However, there were glimpses from both sides of what's to come in terms of playing, but they both looked really leggy and tired. Didn't quite look, not tired, that's not the right word. They didn't look at their best, but Sergio Romero obviously made a couple of excellent saves from Christian Eriksen's efforts, and it was a very boring game. There wasn't too much in it from either sides. Talking about Manchester United's debutants, I thought I'd have a quick say on that. Morgan Schneiderlin defensively was superb, linking with Carrick. He was energetic. He accepted the ball. He got it forward. He dropped back in defence. His pressure on the goalkeepers from kicking, pressure on the defenders from both Carrick and Schneiderlin when they did it was superb. That was something I really did think Manchester United played well. Mata, Memphis, Rooney, Young, Schneider and Carrick. Ken Carrick all pressed Tottenham's defence, and that was very, very good. Memphis Depay, obviously on his depth, came off after 70 odd minutes. He was okay. Nothing too special from him, but he did play very well. He pressed, he worked hard. Whenever he got the ball, he always looked like he was about to sort of take people on. But in the middle and number 10, I just don't think that's his position. He needs to be playing as a right or left winger to be able to take people on properly and play the style of football he wants to play. And that's something Van Gaal will eventually have to change, I think, when his new signings come in, because he's still got signings to be made. And I think once he's done that, he's going to move him. I don't see that as his position. And Chris Smalling was my man of the match as well. He was absolutely superb. Defensively wise, Harry Kane was in his pocket in the second half. First half, Harry Kane was very effective, I thought, for Spurs in terms of holding the ball up, distributing it. He was very, very good. But all the new players who came in all gelled very, very well. The back four was, I thought, decent. Blin at centre half didn't put a foot wrong really. Neither did Smalling, and most of all, Matteo Darmian was absolutely solid. Looks a far better player than Rafael was. I really did like Rafael, but he's a better footballer, Darmian. And obviously Schweinsteiger, when he came off the bench, didn't really get much of a foothold in the game really, because United were hanging on at the end. But that was his performance really. Schweinsteiger only came on for minutes, and he didn't really look too good in terms of getting much time on the ball or United playing possession football. It didn't really happen for him, because the moment he came onto the game was a moment where United were hanging on and defending. He wasn't doing anything further forward, I thought. But he did look lively when he came on. He played a lot of forward passes, obviously, that's what he does. He got in the opponent's box a couple of times. When Ashley Young got his first effort, he was the one getting in the way of the defenders. And obviously for Tottenham, Eriksen looked lively. I thought he was, whenever he got on the ball, he had to drop deeper to get the ball. And I think he was, in the end, pushed out to the left wing in the end, which is where I really wouldn't want him to be playing, in terms of my opinion on him. I think he needs to play behind a striker. Just behind Harry Kane would be perfect for Tottenham, but he was getting pushed back, and that was the problem for Tottenham after Manchester United scored. They just couldn't get themselves in the game. They were being pushed back, hustled. They just weren't given the time or space that was necessary. Harry Kane had a good game in the first half, but second half he was really, really dreadful. Didn't get the right service, and Chadley had odd bits of play where he looked good. Dyer actually was quite good at breaking the play up for Tottenham, but Tottenham just didn't press enough. I didn't think there was 10 minutes, and the last 10 minutes they were superb. Other than that, they just weren't good enough, I think, to get anything out of the game. Obviously Depay, as Van Gaal said, did look a bit too eager. He was a little bit too trying to do everything, but he couldn't quite do it. In terms of goalkeeper, Romero had a good game. I thought he made a couple of good saves, standard saves. If he let any of those in, I would have been very disappointed in him. But he didn't. Obviously, De Gea's future is in doubt. That's a complete different talking point. But I thought he put in a solid performance and probably deserved some sort of recognition for it, considering it was his first game. Obviously, man of the match was Chris Smalling, and I just thought I'd end with a few stats here. So, it was the first Premier League game where there's been an own goal. It's the first Manchester United clean sheet. First time Manchester United have had a clean sheet since 2010 in their first game. United have just lost just one of their last 24 opening games of the season at Old Trafford, just at Old Trafford. And Pochettino's Spurs are yet to score against Manchester United in all three meetings. They've kept a clean sheet in 3 games against Tottenham when Pochettino's been the manager in the last 3 games. Manchester United have now won back-to-back Premier League games against Spurs after a 5-game winless run of 3 draws and 2 losses. So anyway, this has been your opinions here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your opinions on the game, and I hope you look forward to my 2 of the reviews I'll do today. Thanks for watching.